Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. So today, it's the end. Oh my god, today's leap day. So it's leap day. It's the very end of February and we are gonna go through all of the things I tried in the month of February. I'm gonna tell you what's good, what's weird, why. We're gonna just run down everything I bought. Some of it has been on my channel already and I've done, full videos on. So some of those I'll touch on a little bit quicker than others. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I have my little piggy bag, like full of stuff. It's not as full as January's was, but there's still a good amount in here. Okay, I tried to use some of this on my face so you can actually see it. We'll just start with this Pretty Vulgar Cool AF Lava Water Foundation. This is the shade Skinny Dip. I have it on my face right now. I did a full 3-day wear test on my channel of this foundation. I really like it. It's pretty full coverage. A little goes a long way, and I kind of didn't realize that at first. So I was having problems with how much I was putting on my face. Like there was a day that I put way too much on and I put too much concealer on and it reacted really strangely. I found with this one that applying a thinner layer and then kind of going in and building up a little bit more in other areas is the way to go. But it builds up really easily and you can definitely over apply this one. It does have kind of a thinner texture. I wouldn't say it's as thin as the L'Oreal Infallible, but it is a thinner texture. So I just don't think that maybe I was realizing how much I was putting on as I was putting it on a couple of the days. But otherwise, I would definitely pick up a sample of this if your Sephora carries Pretty Vulgar. Ours, unfortunately, doesn't. We don't have the biggest Sephora. It's pretty good and it carries quite a bit of stuff, but it's not the best. So something like this, our Sephora doesn't have it. So I ordered this one online. That's how the little tail broke off my bird. But yeah, so I ordered this one online. It was on sale during their President's Day sale. So I'm definitely happy with this one. I talked about these in a buy it or not video. These are the little Laneige lip sleeping masks, and these are the holiday flavors. They were the holiday flavors, but then Sephora did a collaboration with Netflix for the Boys I've Loved Before, whatever that movie is, the second one that's coming out. They did a collaboration to celebrate that with a bunch of different brands, and Laneige was one of them. And so they basically just brought back the holiday minis and repackaged them in this cute little clear bag. But I love these scents. I bought this because I wanted the holiday ones and they sold out, or Sephora stopped carrying them, one of the two, before I was able to get them. By the time I decided I wanted the new flavors, they were already out of Sephora. So this one is Mint Choco. It's really a sweet mint flavor. It's not all that chocolate, which is fine with me because it's not overly minty. It's more sweet mint, and it's not chocolatey because I think that would be kind of weird in a lip mask anyway. And then this one is Sweet Candy. It smells like a grapefruit strawberry candy, almost like a strawberry sugar with a hint of grapefruit. I don't know, but it's delicious and I love these. And if you've never tried the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, would recommend. Oh, the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. That's what I have under my eyes and in the center of my face right now. I got this also when it was on sale during the President's Day sale, and I think the Cover FX stuff is still on sale as far as I know. It's okay. The doe foot on this one is weird because it's this super round shape at the end. It's not like a normal doe foot applicator looks. It's a circle at the end, which feels kind of funny on your face. I think I'm just so used to the flat surface to swipe that doing this is so weird, but it's fine. I think that it can be a little bit heavy looking, which is a little disappointing because I've heard a lot of people say really good things about this. So then for it to look a little bit heavy is strange to me. I just don't think that it gives a very hydrated or dewy look. It's just a little flat maybe. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. So I will continue to use it. It's not one of my favorites. It would be maybe worth trying, but if you have dry under eyes, I just don't even look at it. don't think that you'll like it. So these are the Musa glitters. I did a full day wear test on these. The video is up on my channel. I have them on my eyelids right now. I have this one, number 4 Nuba, on my eyes right now. They are gorgeous. They just are maybe a little hard to work with. This one is number 2 Atina. They're beautiful. They just, the thing is, I'll show you. So the thing is, when you dip your finger into them, they come up a ton in like chunks. Do you see like how that came up in like bunches? It just sticks together a ton. And then when you, here, I'm gonna do it up here actually. When you swipe it, it's kind of nice because at first it all really sticks together. It doesn't come all the way off your finger or anything, but it like really sticks together, which makes for a nice opaque look. But that's really hard to do on the eye. It doesn't work as nicely on the eye as I would kind of hope for it to. And when I did my all-day wear test, spoiler alert to the end of that video, they do have more fallout than like my Tati glitters do. So I would say I like these, and they're nice if you're looking for a good glitter that it will give you a more opaque look and stick together more. Then like the ColourPop ones don't stick together like that. These are good for that, but I just don't like them as much as my Tati ones. Like my Tati ones work better overall, I would say. Let's talk about one of my huge wins for the month. I talked about this also in a Buy It or Not video, and I ran right out and grabbed it. I went right to a Sephora and got it because it was just calling my name. But this Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the shade Sweet Mouth, it's one of their gloss extension shades. It's stunning. I mean, it's the standard Fenty Gloss Balm formula, but it's this beautiful pink, cool, I don't even know. It's like the babyest pink, but not in a way where it really is adding color. Like I also have the original Fenty Glow color, and I think that adds like a very hint of like warm to the lips, which is nice, but I don't always want that. This is just like your lips, but better, no matter what color it has on. Like let me scoot you guys closer and I'll put a little on. So what I always do is I always like wipe off the excess, because I don't like when you get globs of gloss on, and then like, didn't that just enhance the color on my lips just the tiniest bit? But it didn't change the tone or anything. It's just like, oh, I just love this. I have absolutely not stopped using this. This is like the best $18 I've spent this month, I swear. Oh, so let's just talk about the last thing that I did a full video on. So this is my sample of the Bite foundation. There's like a half of a use in here. I really should just like throw this away. I've gone through all of the sample pretty much. I could maybe get like one last use out of it. But anyway, I haven't bought a bottle of this yet because I really like this foundation. I think it wears really, really well. And I just haven't bought a bottle of it yet because I need to go through my current foundation collection and decide what ones are old, what ones are almost gone, what ones I don't like, and I need to get rid of them, and then I'm going to work on replacing them. And this is one that I really, at this moment in time, think I'm going to buy a bottle of. Could I go through all of these and be like, I don't need it right now? Yeah, especially since I just also bought this one. This is a top contender to replace whatever it is that I'm going to get rid of. I just haven't made it that far. I'm going to go through my foundation collection, and I really just need to get rid of some of them because I have too many. And some of them are really old. But anyway, this is a great foundation. If your Sephora carries these, I definitely would recommend getting a sample of it. I will say it is very thick, and when you apply it to the skin, it almost can look cakey at first. But once you get this concealer, get the powder, and spray it a little and let it warm up to your skin, it becomes just a beautiful skin-like finish. It looks very fresh. It does last all day. I've just been very impressed the sample that I got of this, so I would try it if I were you. Okay, well, let's talk about my Makeup Geek things. I finally got a palette to put these face products in because I didn't for a very long time, for too long probably. But anyway, So let's talk about the eyeshadows. I've reached for these quite a few times this month, and I've decided that, surprisingly, my favorite color in here is actually Had Me at Yellow. It's kind of just the perfect base color for whatever I'm doing. Not base as in like all over the eye, but it does a great job of being a neutral transition shade. I can use it with whatever direction I'm going. If I'm gonna do more of a warm look, if I'm gonna do more of a cool look, whatever it is, I can start it with this one. So I've been really into that one. If you watched my video on the Makeup Geek rebrand, you will have seen me been just completely shaken by how beautiful these shimmers are. They are stunning, and they are stunning on the eye. I think that if you maybe want to try a couple of Makeup Geek things, just here and there, pick up a couple of these like foil shimmers. They are to die for. The mattes are beautiful and they work really well, but like the shimmers, I will show you. They are just absolutely next level. The way they pull, like, look how, I mean, are you kidding? They're beautiful up here where like most of the pigment is, but can you believe how much payoff that is to go all the way across my hand? They're very reflective, absolutely stunning. So then for the face products, I used both the blush and the bronzer today. So I mentioned how I've been using the bronzer in my pink look that I did with the Conspiracy palette. The video that I did on that, I mentioned how I've figured out how to use this bronzer and not hate it. Honestly, I just go in first with this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which I clearly love. I hit pan in. But this is a very light bronzer, as you can tell. So it kind of just gives a base of color for the perimeter of my skin. And then I go in with this on a fluffier brush, and that's how I deepen up the bronzer. So you can see how it's a little darker right there, because that's where I really will like swirl in some of this bronzer. But then I'm not relying on that tone so much to try to get the color, because this one, for me, with how much shimmer's in it, it just ended up looking so muddy on my skin and like dirt, and it just was not cute. So combining it with something that's a little bit more neutral, cool tone, easy to work with, matte, has worked the best for something like this. So that way I can at least get use out of this one, because I don't want to have a bronzer that I'm just not going to use. This blush, if you watched my video, you know I was obsessed with it, and I put on so much today. I was able to calm down a little and not put on 10 pounds of blush, but this one is absolutely stunning. It is very pigmented though, so it is easy to overdo it. I want to say that's my favorite one, but this highlighter is just gorgeous on the skin. Oh my gosh, look how reflective that is. I've worn this highlighter several times, so often this month, because I love how it looks on the skin. It's just very wet and juicy, and it's not shimmery, it's just glow. I love that. I love that highlighter. But I think the blush maybe would be my favorite still. Just the tone of it and everything is so nice. Oh, another lip product I tried this month. Well, another lip care product I tried this month is the Bite Agave lip mask. This is like the new formulation that is vegan that Bite did, so it doesn't have lanolin in it. I got this little sample tube. They gave it to me at Sephora a couple weeks ago when I bought something. I don't know what that was, but it's in this little tube. This is what it looks like. It's like a Vaseline almost, is kind of what it reminds me of. I really, really, really like this. I've been using it instead of my lip sleeping mask some nights, but it's a very different texture than the lip sleeping masks too, because those are almost like, they're in that jar and they look like Vaseline too, but they're like oilier and very, very smooth in texture. This is almost sticky, thick and not oily and very like tacky. That's what this one is like, but it does a really, really great job of hydrating. So I would recommend this one too. Especially if you're a little turned off by like the stronger scents that these have, this is your go-to because this doesn't have a scent to it. It's just, okay, let's talk about the last lip products I have in here. So I did a video called Brands I Wanted to Try in 2020, and one of the brands that I mentioned in there was Charlotte Tilbury. I've heard all of the good things in the world about her lip products. Everyone loves Pillow Talk, right? So one day I got this email from Sephora and they were like, hey, free mini Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick if you spend $25. And I was like, but I went in and I bought a Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat pencil in the shade Pillow Talk. Oh, it's broken in there somewhere apparently. It is, and that's the shade. And then I got this mini Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk. And so that's what they look like. My thoughts on this. This is a really nice lip pencil, but I like this lipstick more. I have other lip pencils I honestly like better, but this lipstick I love. I've been using it all the time. I love that it's a mini too because I never go through my lipsticks, so I am not mad that this is a mini, but I love this lipstick. It's so pretty. It's so comfortable. Even as a matte lipstick, it's just so comfy on the lips. Sometimes matte lipsticks feel like chalk. This one doesn't. This is really, really nice. And this shade is stunning. I see why everyone's like, oh, the tone of it. Her tones are always so great. No, they're right. They're right. It's not hype. They're just right. So the only like skincare product I've tried this month is this hyaluronic acid from the Inky List. This was only like $7, maybe $8. I don't know. It was very cheap. And I love it. So I was using the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, but I found that that one was a little bit thick and sticky, and this one isn't. Like, their hyaluronic acid is fine, but I like this one better. It's a lot thinner. It's more of like a watery texture, and it sinks into the skin a lot better, I think. It doesn't leave like a sticky texture at all. I mean, it leaves a little bit of a sticky texture because it just inherently does. But once I put my moisturizer over it, then I don't notice it anymore. But I didn't feel that way about the Ordinary one. So I really, really like this. I use this in the morning right after I wash my face. I leave my skin just a little bit damp, and then I put the hyaluronic acid on because when you leave your skin a little bit damp, the hyaluronic acid will suck up that water and bring it into your skin to plump it, and then you seal it in with your moisturizer so that your skin is very hydrated and plump throughout the day. That's the technique that I use, and that's the technique that I have heard to be the best way to use it. So if I'm wrong, let me know and tell me where you got that info, but that's how I know to use this. So yeah, I love it. So you guys, I'm a big Raw Beauty Kristi fan. I love her. I think she's funny. I love her recommendations most of the time. So this is one that I've been wanting for a long time because there was like a month-long period where she was using this highlighter constantly, just raving about it. And that is the Lorac Gilded Lily highlighter. This is what it looks like. It is so, so gorgeous. It's like this warm tone, pink, champagne, gold, stunning highlighter. I mean, absolutely stunning. If you want to see me like use this in action, I used this also in my video where I did the pink look featuring the Conspiracy palette. I used this highlighter. It makes my skin just look so wet and sheeny and just beautiful. I 100% would recommend this. I happened to get this on sale at Ulta for $14.50. So if you see this one on sale again, 100% pick it up. It's so nice, especially if you really like a beaming wet highlighter. This is it. I got this beautiful Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette on sale during the Sephora President's Day sale, and I have been so happy with it. I am so glad that I tried it. So on my face today, I have this highlighter and this Diamond Glow powder. So the Diamond Glow powder, I just put with my finger right here. That's the like more intense shine. And then this I just used normally like on my inner corners, down my nose, under the Diamond Glow powder. It's beautiful. I've been using this cream blush a ton It's just a gorgeous pinky shade. The powder blush in here is like the same color, but it has a serious sheen to it. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use this and then top it with this. I only done that once, but I need to try that again. Sometimes I just get a little crazy with the cream blush, and I put so much cream blush on that I'm like, I can't put this on top of it also. So I haven't really used this one either because it's a very intense duochrome pink champagne moment, but I actually might do like an eye look with this because I think that that would be gorgeous. I'm not really sure how it like fluffs out onto the skin. Oh, I need to try to use that one, I think, because it actually is just a very, like, it has that pink tint to it, but it's mostly just champagne gold reflection. These two, I love them. The only thing I haven't really figured out is this cream highlight moment. I just am not like a cream highlight person. I don't know. I don't really get it, so I haven't really used it. I don't know. I need to just try that one, but now this was $44.50, so this is definitely more of a big spend kind of moment. However, this is normally $89, so getting it half off at $44.50 for me was really good, especially because I've been wanting to try more Natasha Denona things, and I've heard good things about her little face palettes before, so I'm very glad I got this one. And if you've been looking for something like this, I'm pretty sure it's still on sale at Sephora, so go check it out. Last two things, eye things. So I got the ColourPop You Are a Cutie palette. I did talk about this in a buy it or not video, and I did say that I wouldn't buy it because I don't really get the color scheme because this was a Valentine's Day collection. Whatever. I still ended up with it because it was on sale at Ulta for $12. Okay, it was $12. I couldn't help myself. Because it's also a really cute palette. I mean, it's a really cute palette. It also is surprisingly more purple than I thought. Like, some of these shades that you think aren't purple, in the pan, they're not. On the face, they are so purple. So let me swatch these for you. I'll swatch the whole palette for you real quick. So let's go this top row. Okay, this one though, this With Love, I know you guys think it doesn't look that purple. You just wait 1 minute. So that one is Too Hot for You. That one is this, it's a Super Shock in this pan. That one is Love Me. This one is Angel Face, and it's one of those sequin shadows that has the little glitter pieces in it. See? So cute. And then this one is With Love, and it looks maybe a little pink. It looks kind of like more of a beigey tone. It's not. It is way more purple on the eye than you would even think. See how it comes up a little bit lilac right there? I'm telling you, when you blend this out on the eye, it is so much more lilac-y than it seems. So let's go into these ones next. So this one is So Fine. That one's pretty, but it also is very much more purple. It looks almost more of a gray tone in the pan, but it's very like beigey purple. This one is Kiss Me. This one is Lover. This one is Love Note. And then the last row. Ooh, this one is really soft feeling. Look, that one came up so much because it was so soft in the pan. First Date, Candygram. Ooh, thick. Cutie Pie, and Heart Eyes. So that's the end of the palette. This Candygram shade, it was so soft. I had to like rub it in a little bit more because there was just so much on my arm. But that's like the whole palette. It is way more purpley looking than I initially thought. So this Heart Eyes one didn't swatch that great, but I actually used it a couple days ago as a little liner, just to do like a soft purpley eye look. I think I just used, let's see, I'm pretty sure I used this just kind of all over the lid, and then I used this as a liner, and it was a really, really pretty look. And that shade worked a lot better as a liner than it seems like it would from the swatch. I don't know, if you guys like this kind of purpley moment and you see it on sale still at Ulta, my Ulta still had a bunch of them. I just don't think that maybe this collection did as well as they had anticipated that it would, which is unfortunate, but it happens. If you still see this on sale for $12 at Ulta, I would consider picking it up. These are really good purple colors, and they're not so intense purples that you can't use them on the day-to-day. Like, I wore these looks that I'm talking about, I wore them to work, and I didn't feel out of place or like I was wearing too much color or anything like that to my office. Like, they're just very wearable tones. So yeah, if you guys like these kind of colors, if it's still on sale, I would pick it up. I think they still had them online too, so. Okay, and finally, one of the things that I'm also most excited about this month. So my girl Smoky Glow has been recommending these forever, and I put them in my brands I wanted to try in 2020 video, and then I would go and look at them at the store or online, and I would think to myself, how can these be as beautiful as she's saying? And then I bought one, and I'm talking about the Kaja Bento boxes. These seem so boring, okay? They seem so boring. They're just these little shimmer eyeshadows in this really cute packaging though. I showed this to Jake and he was like, wow, that's a really cool package. So packaging is at least, you know, 10 out of 10. But they just seem so boring, right? They're just shimmer shades. How can these be, you know, world-stoppingly pretty? They just are. They just freaking are. They look so, you know, unassuming, a shimmer shade. They're so glittery and so beautiful. Like, you can't even see how absolutely stunning these are until they're on your eye. I swear. I mean, I put these on my eye and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. But I have the Bento box in Orange Blossom. They have a couple other ones. There was like I wish I could remember what the other one was, but it's like the brown one, and I was kind of deciding between this and the brown one. For some reason, this one kind of just stood out to me. I don't really have a ton of oranges, but especially this one, you can kind of see how just stunning that is. They're beautiful. These are $21, which is a little bit on the pricey side for just 3 shimmer shades, but they truly are beautiful. This especially, I just was kind of like, see, you can see the glitter now. This is wiped off, like the wiped off swatch fingers that I just did, and you can see how glittery they are. But anyway, so the darker, like almost brown base one, that was the one that I was like, who knows how much I'll use that? It might be a little dark, I don't know. Oh no, I did such a pretty eye look with it the other day. I think it's what I have on in my buy it or not video. I don't know, but it just ends up being so stunning. And this orangier one, oh my god, I love these way more than I thought that I would. I like them so much that I am now considering going and getting the brown one that I almost bought instead of this orange one. I might just need both. I don't know. It was one of those things that I was like, I need to try it. She says it's so good. I put Kaja on my list of brands to try, so I finally did it, and I don't regret it. You don't even have to wet these for them to look beautiful on your eye. I think that's also the crazy thing. Like, I put them under my eye, and normally I would have to wet the brush for something like that, and I didn't. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's everything that I tried in February. There's a couple other things that maybe I got that I haven't used enough to have a full thought on to tell you guys about. Overall this month, I got some really exciting things, some things that I'm going to use a ton, that I definitely recommend to you. I would say pretty much everything in here. Let me know, guys, if you tried any of this stuff, or like, what did you try this month that you're super excited about? I would truly love to know. I just love testing new things, and I think it's so fun and exciting to get something new. I'm always like a little kid, and I can't wait to go try it whenever I buy something. But yeah, anyway, so let me know what you tried this month. Let me know if you want to try any of these things or what we think. If you have tried any of them, please let me know. But yeah, so I am going to go run a bunch of errands. We have a basketball game to watch tonight. So I got my Victory for MSU shirt on, ready to go. But yeah, my mom just got a new cat we're gonna go visit. We got a lot to do today, so I gotta get going. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much if you ever comment or like my videos. Just know I love and appreciate you for that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great night. Have a great whatever you're doing. And I'll see you guys next time.